Hello. How are you? It is Sunday. It is beautiful here. Unfortunately, I had to close my curtain because I get glare over my head, and that didn't look so good on video. So I had to close the curtain. But it's such a beautiful day today. I hope everybody is drying out. Hey, Sherry. Hope everybody is drying out from all that rain that we've gotten. Like, it seems like everybody throughout the U.S., Canada, they've all gotten the rain. So I don't feel so bad. But anyway, what I want to talk about today is, hey, Cheryl, is a book that I'm reading. Oh, good. I'm glad that it's beautiful there, too. Beautiful. It's called The 5-Second Rule. Okay, and I didn't believe that this could change my life. I really didn't. I didn't. When my mentors, Ellie and Carol, started talking about it, I was just like, what's 5 seconds going to do, right? But truthfully, 5 seconds is just enough to change your life. It really is. So let me give you an example, okay? You are depressed. Let's say you're depressed. You're tired. Your family is suffering. Your marriage is suffering. Your career is suffering. Your finances. You don't even want to get out of bed in the morning, right? So you just hit the snooze button over and over and over until your kids are late for school. You're late for work. Everybody's late and it's chaos. And, but this happens every single morning. Every single morning. And every single morning you think, I really got to get out of bed. But then you continue to hit that snooze button over and over. So then you start the night before going, okay, tomorrow I am not going to hit that snooze button. I am going to just get right up. Right? And then the morning comes and you're like, no, hit the snooze button over and over. Okay? So one night, you're walking past the TV on your way to bed, and there's a rocket launch going off. And there's the countdown. You just catch the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, launch. Or liftoff, right? And you think, that's what I'm going to do. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to launch myself out of bed, right? Just like that rocket. That's what I'm going to do. So the next morning you wake up, your alarm goes off, and you think, I don't want to get up. And so you just reach for the snooze button and you remember the rocket. And so you think, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I'm up. And you get up. Maybe you started something there, right? Well, that is the story of Mel Robbins. That is how Mel Robbins figured out this 5-second rule. When you want to change something, when you have a fear of doing something, or you have to do something that you dislike very much, but you have to do it anyway. We sit and grumble and complain and think of all the reasons and all the excuses why we really can't and why we are procrastinating and in order to shut off that wheel that's turning, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, do it. Just do it. Don't even think about it, okay? So let's say you've got a business and you've got leads rolling in, okay? And the leads are rolling in, you got to call them, but you're too scared. So you sit down and you grab the phone and you go, it's too scary. So you don't do it because all these thoughts started going through your mind. Oh, you really don't need to call that lead. Nobody calls their leads, just email them. Just see if you can, catch them a different way, and you start the fear. Oh my gosh, you're going to be scared. You're going to be stuttering. What if the person asks all these questions? What if they start objecting? What if they don't understand what you're saying? What if you start stuttering and you sound like an idiot? And all these things are going through your mind. You got to stop that right off the bat as soon as it starts happening, or it will spiral out of control. You know what I'm talking about, right? So when you sit down to call the lead and you start feeling that fear, immediately, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start dialing and the phone is ringing. That's the only way you can start pushing past your fear. And the more you do this in a certain aspect of your life, the more you find that all these little 5-second pockets of your day can be improved, can be changed. You can get so much more done. You can release some of that fear and just do it by just utilizing this tool. So let me give it to you another example, not business related. Okay, you have all these creditors calling. You know, you can't pay them, and they're calling constantly. You don't answer your phone. You get all the mail. You don't even open your mail anymore. It just stacks up in piles and piles and piles. You don't want to face it. You don't want to keep telling them over and over and over again, I don't have the money. What do you want me to do? Pull it out my butt? I don't have the money to pay you. Right? So you just ignore it all. You turn off the ringer on your phone. You never answer your phone. You know, who knows who's calling you, you know, but you never answer it. You never look at it. You never hear it. You don't deal with it. You're like in denial, right? Instead, the next phone call that rings, oh my gosh, it's the Ford Motor Company. They want that payment. And you start thinking, oh my gosh, I don't have the money. They're going to repo my car. Why don't even talk to them. Maybe they won't. You know, if you don't talk to them, I've told them a million times why I'm late all the time and I can't do, you know, and all this stuff. Just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello. You start facing life. You start doing what you need to be doing. Okay, so let me read you some things out of this 5-second rule book written by Mel Robbins. There is nothing more powerful than the feeling of confidence and pride you gain when you keep trudging forward, facing life's challenges head on, and push yourself to change for the better. Who knows what would happen when you start dealing with the financial situation? You start asking them for help. You know that they can do a lot of things to help you if you ask. You can't even get to the point of asking if you don't answer the phone, right? Okay? There's something else. The rule ignites something powerful in everyone who tries it. One of our friends had the courage to ask for a divorce, and another left his consulting job for one that didn't travel. A work pal lost 73 pounds, and my uncle stopped talking about giving up smoking and finally quit. A friend of Chris's moved back to Maine and used the rule to negotiate an awesome job working remotely. Okay? So let's take losing weight. You know, every morning I go to church and I see the donuts there. And I have to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, walk away. Right? And I can proudly say that since December, I have not taken one donut. It's hard every Sunday. Okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, walk away. Right? How about stop smoking or stop drinking? You know, unless you're an alcoholic and you have a real big problem in that area. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I put the cigarette down. Every time you think about it, it changes your thought process, right? So asking for an awesome job, you know, working remotely, going to your boss. How many of us stop ourselves from going to our boss and asking for a raise or asking for better conditions, right? Because we feel either not worthy, or they won't think we're worthy, or they're just going to say no, so why even ask, kind of thing, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, walk in your boss's office. What's it going to hurt? Is he going to fire you? I mean, if he's going to fire you because you asked for a raise, Maybe you need to find another job, right? The 5-second rule gave every one of these people what it had given Mel Robbins: the framework, the courage, and the method for how to push yourself to change. You know, that is very critical. Hey, Jamie, that is very critical. We all want to change, but we don't know how. It's such a daunting task. You know, I want to lose 100 pounds. And then you sit and you think about it. 100 pounds. God. You know, that's such an undertaking. It's going to take me forever. Why even start? And you pick up the donut. Right? You can change by one decision at a time. By making that choice that you know you're supposed to make. Counting down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And walking away, or picking up the phone, or prospecting, or calling old friends, or whatever it is that you know you need to do, but you're too scared to do it. Or you're in a rut and you don't know how to change to get out of it. Right? So instead of sitting down and vegging in front of the TV and watching movie upon movie, that was my life before. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let me go do this instead. Let me go open all my mail and see what I need to deal with. You can change your life by making the small decisions, and the 5-second rule definitely helps start you on that path. And I promise that if you start using it, you're going to find you use it a lot more than you thought you would. Trust me. Yeah. Even Mark used it the other day. We were in bed. He was sleeping late. He had to get up, and he thought, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I got to go do the dishes. Lucky me, right? And so he got up, and he did the dishes. You can use it for anything. That's my thought for this Sunday. I hope you have a beautiful day. And thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. And I will talk to you again later. Bye.